Yo, what up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy 4th of July Eve, I guess. How you guys doing? I figured we've been streaming all week. Why not make it a full week at this point? So yeah, a little bit later, obviously, today though. We been doing a little bit more morning and midday, a little bit more evening for today. Probably not gonna go like insanely long though, so but I kind of feel like playing some more Crimson. I'm like, why not stream it? Let's just hop on, hang with you guys, chat about whatever, and just kind of chill. How you guys doing? Matthew, welcome in. Irish, thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. I know you're closing in on that 1,000 number yourself, so hopefully you get there sooner rather than later. Just got keys to a new house. That's cool. I think those were always like such pro and con situations where it's like exciting new thing, but then also like a pain in the ass to move. So hopefully you're having more of the fun of the moving. Gonna be colder. That is the time. It is like the hottest time at this point. We're approaching hottest time of the year for most of us, at least. What's up, Pool Cube? Welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully the day's been good for you as well. I almost was gonna make a video today instead of streaming, which I will have to edit it some point later. But I finally got a collectible in. Actually, you can see it technically. I put it on this shelf right here. I posted about it. Let me grab the post, I guess. That's probably easier to see that way. This is way zoomed in. Jeez. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Can I make this bigger? That's the bigger I can make it. Okay. But yeah, I got my Over the Garden Wall collectible set in. So it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Some of the packaging and stuff was like a little bit beat up coming in, but for the most part, I was satisfied with it. I will, as I said, be doing a video for it. Actually, I already recorded it. I just pretty much unboxed it, showed it off a little bit. So it's my my reaction of opening it up and stuff and sharing it. So, but pretty cool set for those that love the franchise. I think you'll dig it. And if you've never watched Over the Garden Wall, it's one I recommend. So, as I said, I have it set up right there. I'm probably going to move around some stuff in my background at some point soon. I would like to do a little bit more reorganizing, make it a little bit cleaner. But I'll probably keep those guys on that shelf. But some of these like bottom shelves or bottom squares and stuff, I'll probably do some shifting around, or like up here. Some of these are a little bit messy. So yeah, it was exciting to get that in today. So finally got that. Drinking Jack. Nice. In that case, I will say cheers. I am not drinking Jack myself. I'm drinking tea, which I figured I'd make a little bit of caffeine. I'm a little bit tired from today, but nothing crazy. Just a slight bit of caffeine. We just jump into Crimson. I mean, we can do some game stuff if you guys want, but I'm pretty open to whatever. Drinking Gatorade. Let me see the box office game. That one I always like to do, but if it's a bad year, then I'm like, nah. Pretty much if it has to be after like 2000 for me to want to dive in. 2004? Do we think we can do 2004? We can give it a try if you guys want. In that case, let me grab some music. Open this. All right. Drinking Gatorade. That's good replenisher. To your point about the heat, that's probably the best thing to be drinking. Something like that with some sugar, give you some more endurance. replenish a little bit. All right, let's see. 2004 feels doable. August 2004. Yeah, so it's August. I would think Saw, I think, was always October, but the end of August. Miramax is the #1 film. I couldn't even tell you a Miramax movie, to be honest. Screen Gems, these distributors are a little bit more niche, or a little bit less modern, I guess. Kind of a good spread here. We have Paramount, Disney, Warner Brothers. We just go for the taglines. I don't think we need to get a heck of a high score on this. I may just get some clues. One man's strength will unite an empire. The good news is, I think having done the my top 10 movies from a given year, it makes me a little bit more self-aware of what came out these years. Like, me reading that would have been like Gladiator, but because I did was it 2001 or 2 recently? 2001, I think it was. Maybe it was 2000. Either way, I've already talked about Gladiator, so I know it did not come out in 2004. Troy, I don't hate that. I don't hate that guess. 117. I don't know what kilos the translation to pounds is, but that sounds like a good thing. Sounds healthy. We can try Troy. I don't know. It's not Troy. United Empire. You know what I think it could be? What about 3? Is that too early? I was gonna say 300. But I don't know if that came out that early. I feel like 300 was more like the mid to late 2000s. But maybe. I'm gonna try it. Nope. All right, who's the actor? Jet Li. Okay, way different vibe now. What are some Jet Li movies? I'm thinking of, did you guys ever watch Unleashed? I think it was called. Thought that was probably my favorite Jet Li movie. Hero? Does that have Jet Li in it? That's the question. Or you guys remember Cradle to the Grave? I think that also had Jet Li in it. Probably not that. I think that came out before 2004. I think that one was called Unleashed, but the tagline doesn't really make sense, if I'm being honest. Okay. Expendables. Fair. History, huh? Let's see what the clues are. During China's Warring States period, a district prefect arrives at the palace Qin Shi Huang, claiming to have killed the 3 assassins who had made an attempt on the king's life. I don't think I've seen whatever this is, to be honest. We'll keep that one in the bank. Oh, you're trying to find a conversion? I can probably try to find one. I mean, I assume you're comfortable sharing it since you gave the kilo numbers. I think it's saying 257-ish. Solid. Anaconda 2. Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Maybe. I never saw Anaconda 2. That was the answer, apparently. I don't even know who these actors are. Katie Strickland sounds familiar. I've only ever seen, well, I saw the most recent Jack Black one. So I guess I've seen the first Anaconda and the last Anaconda. All right, Paramount, what we got? Kind of a generic. Honestly, could this be Into the Wild? It has the wild in the tagline, though. I feel like they should blur that out, but that kind of feels like that would be the tagline for that movie. I don't know if that movie's that old, though, either. I feel like it came out once again, like a few years after that. Sending it. No. Actor. Seth Green. Okay. Yeah, it is without a paddle. You're right. Seth Green is that. And your boy Matthew Lillard is in that as well. There you go. Yep. Dax. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. It was like kind of funny at the time, but it's not like one that I feel the need to repeat. But I have actually seen that one. All right, Disney. Decent change. Week 3, we got 8 mil. Your life and find true love, but she's got 30 days. Is this a rom-com? It's giving me rom-com vibes. I'm getting the impression this is a rom-com. Anne Hathaway, okay. Julie Andrews, yeah. All right, what we got here? Yeah, the actress being Anne Hathaway. Oh, this is Princess Diaries. The Princess Diaries, right? Is it Princess Diaries 2? Yeah. Look at us. Have not seen that, but Anne Hathaway, I remembered she was that character. All right, then we got Warner Brothers, week 2, 7 mil. Devil Wears Prada. That also, yeah. Could see that too. Go back to where the horror began. Okay. That's making me think like Exorcist kind of thing, but Warner Brothers 04. This wouldn't be like a scary movie, would it? Like one of the later ones? Exorcist the beginning. I mean, that literally would, yeah. That fits the tagline. Did it come out that early, though? Is it that old of a movie? Okay, yeah, it is. Interesting. Are we cooked on this first one? This Jet Li one, I think. I don't know his filmography as well as should, maybe, but it was the #1 movie for this week, apparently. Yeah, I think we gotta just give up. I'm trying to think of some other movie related like games like this. There's some decent ones where you have to like fill out a grid, kind of. I don't remember the name of all of them, but let's give up. Hero, that's what you said. You did say Hero. Well, I probably should have sent it on that, but I will say that counts as a dub for you. Yeah, let me see real quick. I think there's one that was called the movie Grid, but I don't want to do the one where it's like the 3x. Yeah, the 3x3 is kind of dumb. Yeah, let's not do that one. What else we got here? Oh, that sounds hard. This game is like finding a movie and you have to like just guess movies and then you are told overlaps. That feels a little bit tough. Yeah, good job on pulling those. I'm trying to remember the name of the one that I have seen someone else play where it's kind of a grid, but it's that one. Is this it, maybe? No, that's definitely not it. All right, maybe I'll come back to this. I'll think about it offline and have something ready for next time. There was one though, like it was kind of fun when there was like an X and Y axis, and it was like trying to find a person or movie that fit like two things. But it's not the movie grid game. That one's a little bit different. All right, we'll jump into some Crimson probably. So let's boot this sucker up. Thinking about maybe doing more main quest stuff today. We did a lot of the Abyss artifact last couple days. So I'm thinking about maybe just doing some of the main story. Try and make some progress towards that. Yeah. Honestly, most nights pull cube. Unfortunately, most nights. I'm not an easy sleeper. Like, it takes me a while to fall asleep. Like, if I lay down, I'm normally like laying down for like at least a half hour before I'm asleep. I'm definitely somebody who's like mind just wanders while I'm sitting there. All right, let's hop over here. Are you having one of those nights? It's pretty late for you, right? It's like middle of the night, overnight hours. Although, are you watching any of like the World Cup stuff? My intrinsic bias would say most people from Europe would be into the World Cup, but Argentina's playing Cape Verde right now. They're in extra time almost. I watched like one match earlier with Egypt and Australia. Then yesterday I watched, was it Portugal and Croatia? I hadn't really watched any until like the last day or so, but yeah, 1-1. You watching it? I mean, I feel like if Cape Verde beat Argentina, that'd be a major upset. If Messi lost, that would be that'd be a big blow. All right, why is this not showing up? I have the game pulled up. Why is it not showing up is the question. You want Messi to lose? They won last time, didn't they? Didn't Argentina win the World Cup 4 years ago? All right, there we go. It's working now. Played some Uncharted 4 this morning. Nice. Yeah, I dig that game. I haven't played in a long time either. I think the only parts that are on replay would be a little slow is when you're doing Drake's like childhood segments with like him and his brother. Like that stuff may be a little bit slower paced, but I still need to go back and finish the first 3. We streamed the first like part of the first game, and then I haven't gone back to it yet. Which is funny because I wanted to I wanted to play 2, but I was like, I should play 1 first, and I just did not get far enough in 1. Let me do this. I've been playing with my desk a little bit lower, but then that results in my controller having nowhere to go because my desk is like in the way. Yeah, they did Argentina 1 4 years ago. I thought so, because that was like Messi's like final like thing he had to prove was winning a World Cup, and he finally checked that off. Ronaldo's never won though, right? Because I'm trying to think of recent winners, and I don't think they've won, if I recall. All right, as I said, I don't think we're going to do more of these right now. I think we're going to go jump down and just do some casual main story stuff. I have to clean out your PS5. Sound like a jet engine. Yeah, maybe you got to be careful sometimes. I'm maybe a little bit more comfortable doing that than I would be previously because I've been having a PC at this point, but I know a lot of people like open it up and like replace the thermal paste. But as long as you don't take anything apart that you don't know what to do with it afterwards. You think England's gonna lose? Who is England playing? They're on the other side of the bracket, I think. Because the US has Belgium on Monday, I believe. And then I think the winner plays the Portugal-Spain winner. On the 6th? Okay, yeah, you got some time. I feel like when I looked, though, the England half of the bracket looked a little bit easier. This is obviously coming from somebody who doesn't watch a lot of soccer, so I'm just using kind of like historical, who's typically good kind of knowledge. Although I thought I saw, I'm trying to remember who it was. There was a country that lost, I think like yesterday, that maybe the day before, that traditionally I think of as being good at soccer. Yeah. Yeah, was it Brazil? Did they lose? I think that was who I saw had lost, and I was like, oh dang. Although in fairness, I don't know if I could tell you a single player for Brazil these days. Like back in the day for sure, but these days not really. Trying to think, was Ronaldinho on Brazil like back in the day, like mid 2000s? Or where's Neymar from? Is he from Brazil? Yeah, it is a little bit like, almost looks like there's like nuclear winter right here with the ash and stuff with the snow combo. This little farm down here too. Brazil turned crappy. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think I know anybody who plays for them, but I also don't watch a whole lot of soccer, so I'm not the voice of reason there.
You're back. Finally, you've arrived. Mjordan is holed up in the fortress atop the mountain. It's time we said everything right.
You take that guy seriously with his little deer head on.
Every last one of those bastards.
Dude, Jan, I kind of wouldn't be sad if Jan got taken out. Buddy is always
And
just
for
aggressive.
Keane as well. At last, the day has finally come for us to unleash our long overdue fury.
Sorry.
What say we strike them once night falls? Torches and battle cries will make up for our meagre numbers. Once their lines break, chaos will ensue. That's when you Greymanes go for Muirden. Leave the rest to us.
You think he puts that paint on his face every day?
Of course. But let us fix our minds on victory. Get some rest for now. A long battle awaits us tonight. It's time.
How can I even
Let's
see
go.
that
Finally.
deer is
Come
like
on,
down over the top of my face?
Come on.
All right, Umka, you got this. We have to walk up the mountain. Get on our horse and walk up the mountain. No, we don't have to. Okay, cool. Oh, we are ready for battle.
Wipe out the black bears.
We are ready for a massive fight. About to do like the haka dance here with our squad. What are we doing?
Watch me. I'm gonna butcher them like dogs.
Is that the opposing team? Are we just like staring each other down? Yep, that's what's happening here. About to fight on the bridge.
You fuckwits have somehow forgot why you shouldn't mess with the black bears. So Muirden sent us to help rouse your memories.
I think we may have more guys, honestly. Uh-oh, is that somebody we need? Is he about to like behead this guy?
Night, kneeling in the dirt, guts spilling out. You squealed like hogs at the slaughter. And the
Gotta say, the bear mask a little bit more intimidating than the deer one. Although the antlers go pretty hard though. So, all right, let's go. There's so many people. Wait, what happened? I don't know what just happened. Is that it? Is that the first part of the fight? Okay. Oh, I have to regroup. Should I not fight all these people? I mean, free XP to kill like everybody here. Oh, I defeated somebody with my shield. Didn't even mean to. Yeah. Oh, I just threw that guy off the cliff. Oh, wait, no, he's right there. Yeah, I died at the beginning of the game. And then was brought back to life. Alright, I don't know how I'm doing the ice thing, but I think it's something with square. It is kind of like Mordor, I guess, with the one dude like reviving you, kind of.
Still standing.
Was it the Plantia in that game? I think I like Shadow of Mordor a little bit more than War. I think War, it's kind of like Slay the Spire versus Slay the Spire 2. Like Shadow of War was like an improvement in a lot of ways, but doesn't mean it's the one I enjoyed playing the most. I still feel like that franchise needs to give up the Nemesis system. They have that thing copyrighted, which means other developers can't replicate it, which is frustrating because it's such a fun concept. All right, we definitely upgraded at least one level in this fight. think we killed like pretty much everyone on this bridge. I'm trying to remember what my shield bash was. That's not it. Let me check, see if I can get that. Because if I kill 2 other people with that, then I get to get an upgrade, right? L1, R2. See if I can pull that off.
Come on, you fuck! I'm still standing.
I was gonna say too, I know probably nobody is at all interested in the show, but I think Big Brother starts up again next week. But Matthew, you may actually like one of the guys who's going to be doing some commentary for it is what's his name from Scream 2, the boyfriend.
Watch it.
So kind of cool.
Mind yourself now.
All right, let's try to kill some people, as I said, with this shield if we can pull it off. There we go. We got 2. We need just do 1 more.
I'll break you in 2. No. In 3.
Just 1 more. Problem is I keep killing them with my sword accidentally. See, we did it again there. Oh my god. How many times do I have to hit you with this over and over again to eventually have you die to it? Wait, did he die? I feel like he did, but it didn't register.
This one's done.
Oh, tree's about to fall. Look out. I'm gonna keep hitting you with my shield. All right. No more being nice. Trying so hard to kill this guy with my shield. Will you just die, please? I'm putting a lot of equity into you with my shield. Dude, that is so hard to, it's so hard to pull that off. I need somebody to be like almost dead, but not, and then I can just hit them with this. It's a finisher. Of course the sword killed him there. Alright, wait, did I get it already? Maybe I got it already, because I feel like that definitely just killed him with that. How would I know? Oh, it still says 2. Wait, this one's lit up. Did we get it done though? I think we may have gotten it. Okay, we did. Cool. So we have to do the cannon one still. Dude, we're getting so many artifacts with the XP from this fight too. Just murking these guys. Kind of assuming we get a boss fight at the end of this, but I feel like the hordes of enemies were well prepared for at this point. Please don't make me switch.
Pathetic.
Nice.
Have you never done this before?
Wait, can I? Almost for a second there, I could have upgraded.
I'm still standing. You can do better than that.
There we go. Wait. I can't do it still. Sweating, but it's not hot. Are you alright? Let's say I would be sweating, but it's because it's probably super hot here. Although you mentioned Jack Daniels, I think that would get your blood pressure up, so that may lead to sweating. I think we're eventually going to run into a boss in one of these fights. Because of weight loss? Maybe. Could be. I've eaten all day. I would say, I mean, you've heard me say before, you got to be careful with it, but I think you got, it sounds like a program down at least. I haven't watched Team Deal in a long time. I assume that they don't do that show anymore, considering that both of them have gone to do their own things. Like Keegan-Michael Key's doing more like voice acting stuff now with like Mario, and you have Jordan Peele obviously doing his horror stuff. It's kind of funny how much the comedy community winds up leaning into horror. Like you wouldn't think that's an overlapping thing, but it feels like it does happen pretty often. It's like standing in fire.
So you do have an ugly side.
Makes sense, pull Q. Makes sense. Alright, Unka, I'm almost there.
Catch my breath.
I love when you approach like these hordes of enemies and they're just standing there waiting for you to show up and engage. I think you should. I've heard you should take those, so I'm gonna grab that. I think they sell for quite a bit.
This one's done for. I'll grant you your wish. That's him.
Yeah, I didn't love Spiral either. I don't know if that was all on him. Granted, I think he did write it, at least part of it. I do think some comedians that like try to branch out into other genres don't always succeed. I think he's one of the actors I think does thrive more with comedy. Even in that movie, I feel like when he was being funny, it worked a little bit better. I'm not sure if there's like a max when it comes to leveling up your artifacts with combat. That bar on the left that is yellow that continues to grow when I fight. I don't know if there's a cap to it at any point. It's like these guys they're literally just standing here waiting for me to get nearby and approach for the fight.
Let's see how you fare.
Probably should watch my health a little bit here. Oh, buddy. Ooh, arrow. I will 100% take arrows at this point after yesterday. See, like, I know the main quest is hit or miss with a lot of the missions. I feel like this one's kind of fun. Problem is you can't do this every time because it's a big stakes fight, but if you make everything a big stakes fight, then at some point you get no stakes.
You can do better than that.
Someone's just shooting fire arrows at me from far away. I kind of think when we get to Unka, that's when we're gonna get a boss fight, which maybe is inside here.
And there's Jan.
And there, that's very fitting. That is Jan. Yeah, what up, Cope? Welcome in. We are just slashing some dudes in bear masks, as I have a deer mask of my own.
I'll relish this moment.
How was your pre-4th of July? Does Jack put on weight? Yeah, I would say any alcohol is gonna add to weight. Not as much as like beer, but generally drinking calories is like the first thing to probably cut out.
saw that coming.
Once you're sitting in your house binging, no to less summer films. It is there that time of year. I think you, from what I can tell, dig that franchise too. So, watching Independence Day. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I don't think I've watched Independence Day since like probably close to when it came out. When did it come out? Like the 90s. I probably haven't watched it easily in like 25 years. We got some big boys here. Oh, buddy. Dang, he walloped us. I'm gonna use this. Why not? We got it here, right? I don't have a lot of those. I thought we had more. Thought we had a little bit more of those. Yeah, I probably do. Granted, I'm not as big of a Will Smith fan as I used to be, but he's not the only part in that movie.
I'll break you in two.
Trying to think other 4th of July kind of themed movies. Is Wedding Crashers qualify? I feel like that's like during summer where they're like at the lake and stuff. Maybe like National Lampoon's Vacation. Not sure what else. True, yeah, that and Men in Black. I mean, he was kind of like sci-fi there for a bit, or like those kind of action stories or action films, like Wild Wild West, that Bad Boys, heavy action stuff for sure.
Come on, let's finish.
That's another one I haven't watched in a long time. Wild Wild West. I don't feel like people talk about that movie as much. It feels like maybe it was more of a product of the time. It sounds good, Bulk Cube. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything summer movie probably would qualify as a 4th of July-esque. Yeah, I haven't watched that one in forever either. It's been a long time.
I've got you. We're almost there.
Maybe technically like a I said anything summer camp could be. You could maybe even argue like Friday the 13th could be a little bit, even though that's definitely more of a October watch. Being at summer camp is kind of more of a vibe of summer. I think we need more of those like kind of movies, like summer camp slashers, like the Quarry kind of things, or like that Finn Wolfhard one. I mean, granted, you have to like make them unique somehow, so they're not all just the same kind of movie, but I feel like I like that kind of a backdrop for a movie. Find Muradin's whereabouts. All right. Just run past the 5 million dead people on the ground. Right, this guy's still alive. Kind of assuming we get a boss at the end of this, which probably should get some more revives. I think I only said we had like 3 or something, 2 or 3. It wouldn't hurt for me to farm those leaves. American Horror Story 84. Is it any good? I may have to watch that at some point. I watched the first episode of the first season of that and did not continue it. I wound up watching the movie, the like special they did with it kind of was similar a bit to Sinister, with it being surrounding like this writer trying to get away. But I didn't love it. I think it was fine. I think was Macaulay Culkin in that? I think he may have been. Yeah, it's like an anthology, right? Which I guess if there's like better ones, I could pick and choose the ones of those. I kind of did that with Black Mirror. I mean, we watched all of like the first 3 or 4 seasons, but the most recent season I only watched like 2 or 3 of them that I heard were like really good. But those are more like episode anthologies instead of a full season.
Oh, watch what I do here.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a boss at the end of this runway here. Oh, buddy, just I might just let the we'll do the revive from the respawn, I think, for that. He just hit the explosive and just kamikaze us. It's hard to recommend a specific one. Oh, for your American Horror Story. Oh, I like this respawn though. This is a nice jump-in spot. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the ones that I heard were worth checking out first. Can't remember the exact ones. But I don't think I disliked the first episode of the first season. I think I just watched it and other stuff came up and I was like, oh, okay. Then I just never went back to it. All right, we're coming in hot. We still have not found Unko. That's literally just what happened to me when I died there. I mentioned earlier on this week on streams, I've been rewatching Boy Meets World. I'm on like season 4 now. I may wind up doing like a video ranking the seasons or like just talking about the show. But it's been a nice like kind of distraction watch a little bit. Since we got Disney Plus, I was like, you know what? Let's jump in, let's watch it.
Even you have your limits.
Yeah, it's been fun watching. I think my wife would point out that I remember more of that show than I realized, because every time there's a scene or something, I'll just like quote the next line before it happens. But it's a good watch for sure. There's definitely some episodes that are better than others. Like when I started season 4, I was like, I don't know if I like this season, but then it improved. I felt like.
No, you handle things here.
It's into Asylum and 5 Hotel. I think I have heard those ones being mentioned before. It may have been you that mentioned them, in fairness though. But I think I have heard those ones be brought up. It's funny though, some of the smaller details that don't really matter, you definitely notice when you watch it that much. Like in Boy Meets World, there's a door that you always see by the payphone. And that door has been the boys' bathroom, the girls' bathroom, and Mr. Feeney's office. And like one of the lockers by Turner's room, I'm pretty sure every character has used that locker at some point. So it's just like kind of funny small details like that where you're like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't take away from the show. Or they like replace actors a bunch, like Harley Kiner they swapped out at one point, or his sister, or Topanga's parents. Something new. What we got here? Picked up begonia. Yeah, they used what they could. I think some of those smaller things, like, it doesn't matter as much. Like, if you swapped out the actor for, like, Ori, that would have been a bigger deal. Or, like, some smaller details, they, like, definitely swap back and forth. Like, at one point... Oh, we are in a fight. Like, Feeney talks about his old wife, but then he's like, he's never been in love before. So it's like, you could tell that a lot of the stuff is just like an episode on by episode basis kind of thing. All right, I'm not ready for this fight at all. Oh, I was not paying attention to my health. Dang, we got cooked. We can revive. We'll do revive. Why not? Yeah, her parents changed. Like, at first the dude's like a playing guitar kind of dude, and then he's like I think he's a business person right around now. I'm kind of around where her parents wanted to have her move to Pittsburgh, and then she stays with her aunt instead. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, he's just breaking my back. We almost have the stance broken here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We broke stance. Take advantage of it. The guy earlier in the week mentioned his health is blue, so that means there's going to be multiple phases. You don't think you've ever watched it? It's worth watching. I mean, some of it's a product of the times. Like, it came out in the 90s, obviously, so... But I think even if you didn't watch it and didn't have any nostalgia, you would enjoy it. Wait, is he gonna have a face too? I'm like murdering this guy.
What? Got something to say?
You little cunt.
Unless he comes back to life. Yeah, it has aged well, which is surprising because they take some risks with some of the plot points they have. Like, we just had one of the episodes where I think it was called Chick Like Me, where Sean dresses up as a girl to like see what it's like being a girl. And surprisingly, that didn't like come across as like cringy or anything. Yeah, she's at the door.
This is what it means to have power. No one
I kind of feel like the point I'm at now is when Eric gets like his best, when he's like BFFs with Feeney. Okay, we do have phase 2. I need to heal bad. Actually, what is... Oh, that was not good. What is my quick slot for healing right now? I don't have any healing items at all. That's probably not good.
So, you tasted true power at last.
Oh yeah, we are dead. We are dead. Sir, let me just back up and heal. Where'd you go? We are so... Wait, am I out of healing items entirely? I think I have 0. We may have to cook some food and come back to this fight. I mean, maybe I can pull it off without it. Oh yeah, we do a lot of damage with the arrows at least. Also, this is going to be full health, so I probably will be okay. Feel like Eric the most. Yeah, I think this is where he's at his best, where I'm at, where he's like a little bit older. Like the buddy thing him and Feeney have is, I think, my favorite time of him. just gonna try to back off and get this guy stunned with the arrows as much as I can. Oh shoot. Okay, sir. You need to relax. Okay. We almost have him stunned. Okay, why are we on the ground? Why are we on the ground? I think the map, yeah, the map is killing me actually. I just now noticed that there's lava on the ground that's killing me. Feeny plus Eric. Yeah. He started doing the Feeny call too. Well, he's actually still a little bit weak. So am I. I think the floor just killed me. Yeah, the lava on the terrain. Is it gonna retry after phase 1 or is it gonna be phase 2 already? I don't know. Feeny call, yeah.
Cliff. Well, this is a surprise.
Oh, we are at phase 1 again. I guess just the good news is I get my healing items back. Not that I had a lot of them, but. Buddy, why are you? This guy's not that strong. I don't think once again. Should we restart that? We'll restart that. I didn't go into a boss fight with a whole lot of stuff equipped, which maybe I should just have food and stuff at all times. I never watched Girl Meets World. I don't know if that's like at all good. I can't imagine it's as good, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to avoid the little like grates on the floor. Those seem to be where I'm getting burnt alive. All right, get up, guy. Get up, get up. I don't have any spirit. Stun him, stun him. Come on, stun him here. There we go. Oh, he's going phase 2 pretty much right here. Don't get killed here. He's so close. Oh, he's so close. There we go. We got a shot. We'll see. Hey, what's going on, Ryder? R2 square. Probably should, because this guy's like a fire guy, right? I probably should try that here. I never got into Friends. I don't know if that's one. I've watched like a few episodes here and there, but it may just be one that's not for me. Although in fairness, I've had people say it's pretty much the same as How I Met Your Mother, and I do really like that show, so I'll hit you with that one. Let's frost you up. Okay. Apparently I didn't freeze him enough. Let's revive. I think if I had like at least 5 revives going into this would be pretty easy. Wait, what am I doing? We're getting thrown around.
The power to conquer death itself.
Yeah, dude, that does so much damage to his endurance or whatever.
To put the world under my heel.
Okay, apparently I had no stamina somehow. I was like, how were we low on stamina? I used arrows, but then I was just backing away.
What it means to possess such power.
All right, let's try to get him stunned. Oh, did we blow him up? I didn't even know that was possible. He was like next to an explosive that we hit. All right, I tried to freeze him there. Not enough arrows. You telling me out of arrows again too? Do I have to fight him the old-fashioned way? Okay, not like this. What am I doing? Trying to get spirit back. Let's get the spirit bomb out here. Do I have one more revive? A new sitcom called Not Suitable for Work. Okay, I'll check that one out. I don't think I've heard of that one. We do have Hulu, so. Oh, heal. Wait, not like this. So many explosives. So, I am outside the map. Return to battlefield. I'm trying. What is happening? But he just launched. Wait, is he fighting me over here? You can't be serious. I'm trying to return to the battlefield. Did you guys see that? I was fighting the clock to get back in the battlefield, and he wasn't letting me get back in the battlefield. Hold the frost mantle, he can't hurt you, then release it. You mean the R2 square thing? Maybe I shouldn't waste all my arrows in this phase 1. Yeah, like he glitched me out of the map, and I tried to return to it, and he was just like standing at the edge and not letting me come back. Yeah, I'm gonna save my arrows for round 2, I think, because that's when I'm on fire. That's when I ran out, and it was not great. Back off. I need more spirit. Buddy, I have no stamina, no spirit. Our pets' heads are falling off. Shout out if you know that reference. You know what? We have some items that give me spirit. Not a lot, but some. Not enough spirit, though, apparently. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. I'm dumber. All right, we'll try this. It is quite quotable. Some of that is probably a little bit canceled today, but like the fact that he gives said bird to the blind kid, probably not appropriate in today's day and age. But you were like dead. All right, let's heal up. Let's heal up. Let's heal up. Let's just eat and taunt him a little bit. All right, arrows time. Let's try to stay in the map this time. Oh, he fell off the map now.
This is what ignores me. I get it now.
Why am I right next to you? I meant to be using an arrow, but apparently L2 did not activate. You still there? You there? Okay. I kind of wish he would not just put his bone arrow away as soon as I stop using it. Like, even though he stops using it, I'm like, can I keep firing, please? I got a little bit arrogant. I was going to try to hit him with the force push, and did not work. I think you have to let me stand up. It's the rules in an honorable fight. Oh, he's about to go crazy. He's about to go crazy. Don't knock me off the fight again. There's some explosives around this map that I probably could use to my advantage. All right, I'm gonna try to just hit you with my sword now, stun you. There we go. Let's go. Suck it, guy. I don't know what's happening. I could not see the screen. Yeah, he is very much Lewis Black from Inside Out. All right, I have some arrows to spare. Oh, he's got no health. See you, bud. Wait, why are you? You have no health. Why are you still alive? Okay, there we go. There we go. Safe to say, after this fight, I need to go do some farming for some revives. I think he's dead now. His health was red.
Bring me his head.
Maybe not dead, but hopefully the fight's over with at least.
Go on, you cunts, you fuckers. A sack of gold to whoever takes his head.
Yeah, I'm assuming maybe this fight will finish later.
Bastard limb from limb. Useless bastard.
Oh, that's nice. Although if I do more boss fights, I definitely need to get some heals and some revives. Kick him in there.
Anyone? Finish him now! Destroy him!
Traitor?
More! I just needed more! A little more power and he'd be dealt with! Ah!
We've lost Palin.
One-armed
plan now?
Ludwig. Nice. Are we playing as one of the other two characters now? Like Unka or I forgot what the girl's name is. I hope not, but the way you phrase that implies that, yeah, I probably am switching characters.
Cliff.
The battle?
So you just have to like rest for the next year.
You need more rest.
Yep. Yep.
Your wounds are severe.
What happened to Mjordan?
He got away.
Fled
Yep.
east. We'll deal with the rest. Rest up.
Seems we are playing as homie. Is it worth like putting any points in this guy, or should I just like
Leave
brute force it without doing that? Yeah, you just noticed Cliff's got a deer on his head. It's my outfit. Unka's got a wolf, looks like, on his back. Ah. Is it easy to just kind of speed run the segment with this character? I kind of don't want to waste any points on him. Being honest, it feels like not worth it. I'm just gonna go down here, I think, and well, should I cook at least or something? What's my inventory look like? Is my inventory the same? The weapons are different, that's for sure. Okay, so he's got different weapons. I might as well wear that better than not wearing anything, right? Wait. Apparently I can't wear it. Here's a boss fight, then you can switch back. Or the main. I assume I should probably get some like heals and stuff, because I have absolutely none. Maybe even some revives with homie. Let's go back down to Hernand. Buy some food, I think. Which, I mean, I should do the the leaves first, because I think I need to do that and then craft them anyway. Do I have all my other items though? Is everything but my weapons included here? It looks like yes. Oh yeah, we got 10 of those. 10 of those. So I just need to get the Palmer leaves. Which I'm trying to remember. They were like down... Palmer leaves were somewhere over here. I want to say like there. Maybe. His fighting style is very different. Of course it is. I would not expect anything else from this game. Why would it be easy? Okay, so we're doing slow swings. Wait, can he not fly? He like jumps and stuff. It's like galloping. This is very different. Can I can't even punch the ground. Dude, this guy stuck to the ground with him. I don't know if this is actually where the leaves were, to be honest. We'll see. Kind of wish there was a closer fast travel. Maybe there is, and I just don't know where it's at, but... Something else with a question mark? 88 butterfly? What is that? You have to make a cuckoo jetpack.
Catch that great white wolf.
To like get him to like fly. Can I just not do that? Do I can I afford to fight the boss without having done that?
Those who shy away from a challenge.
A grappling duel? No, I'm good. Just trying to get some leaves over here. I'm curious why they opted to do, because I think I've heard people kind of complain about the character swap. Like, I don't think people love Cliff in general already, but then when you take him away, as soon as people start to get attached to him, give it somebody else that I guess you kind of care about this character because he is there fighting with you, but at the same time, I don't know. Am I going the right way at all? I really hope so, but I don't have a lot of confidence that it's over here. I don't need it right now. All right. Where is? Let me see where this is at. Palmer leaf location. Maybe it is up here. I'm looking at my map. I think I actually picked the right spot. Is it up here? It's like right up there. We'll see. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, I was right here. Is there a reason they do this where it's like search and you can't find it every time? Or it's like search another location? I thought, oh, we got 3 there. I thought I heard that there was actually some reason behind it. They're like, there, search another location. It's like, why? Why are you wasting my time? I think I noticed they were kind of near beetles last time, but may not be the case. Search another location. All right, we got 5 so far. I think I get like 10, I'll be satisfied. Yeah, I think that's the case too. I just don't know why. Feels like they could have found another way to make it so you didn't just be able to farm a ton. Because it's not just like making them hard to find or hard to get. It's just like literally taking twice as long. Like it kind of reminds me of when you're playing like a mobile game and it's like, wait 5 minutes for the Clash of Clans building to be finished. You haven't used them? You haven't used the Palmer Leaf revives? I unfortunately feel like in combat it will make things easier. One. How tough is the Unka boss? Relatively. Like easier or harder than like the guy we just faced, for example. The last guy we faced wasn't that tough. I think if I had some heals, it would have been a little bit more smooth sailing, but keep getting 1. I guess consistent 1 is better than none. All right, we're gonna do this, then go to Hernand, make some food. Oh, you can craft it. I'll show you. If I will be dramatically impressed if I can show you something in this game. The recipe, this is the hardest thing to locate. So you need 1 Palmer beetle, 1 Palmer leaf, 1 water, and 1 elk horn, I think is what it is. Hard because it's different fighting style. Okay. We'll have to learn how to adapt then. Which I probably should just go with this. Do I have water, right? I should, because that, yeah, we got 25. That should be fine. All right, I'm gonna search 5 more times. There's 1. Oh, 3. That was huge. 2. 5 more, but then we leave on finding 1. All right, this is number 3. Number 4. But if you don't have, like, I didn't have a recipe to make these, you can just like throw ingredients together and hope that it makes a recipe. Lavender water. I think those can make the 30% ones. I don't quote me, but this is to make the 100% health ones. Because to your point, there's one, just the 30% one, you can use lavender, you can use white lavender. I think there's a few flowers you can use to make it. I think this one may be required to make the 100% ones instead of the 30. All right, so now that I'm here, I'm gonna go over yonder. Which obviously, if you have enough food, reviving at 30% is probably good enough.
I pray the day greet you well.
The Greymane told me the black bears are weaker than sheep.
Wait, that's not where I meant to tag. I wanted to tag you.
Hey, what's up?
So go over here and we get 10 revives. Yeah, so to do it originally, I hit square here to do improvise, and I had to manually add one of each of those things. But once you do it 3 times in a row, it learns the recipe. Although one thing to take note of is when you improvise make it, don't blast a ton of them. So don't like throw 10 of each of them in, because it's only going to make one. Once you have these here though, where you can make each of them, then you can make 10 of them at once. But when you're learning the recipe, only put one of each of these 4 things in. So yeah, to your point, that second one, I could have used some lavender for. This one, or marigold. There's a few options I think for plants. Should I just use? We'll just do this too. Honestly, we might as well. Don't really have a use for marigold otherwise, probably. All right. Now I'm gonna go buy some like meat and stuff and make some food. Where is people? Down over here somewhere, right? Yeah. You and Butcher. Butcher's where it's at. But I mean, you probably know where the stuff's at. But when I did this a few streams ago, as I said, this spot is where I got the beetle and the leaves. And then down here, was it this one? I think it's this one. This respawn. If I wear the deer outfit, you can wear that and come up to the elk. And the ones with the antlers, if you kill them, they give you the elk horns, which is the other hard part of that recipe. But you probably can find elk pretty much everywhere.
I'm begging you, please.
And then water. I was like buying water at first, but I realized you can get it for free at some wells or whatever. Should I be gifting you something? What is this? Wine? Sure, you want some wine?
For you.
Aye, cheers for that.
It sounds good, Pool Cube. Take it easy. Rest up well. Thanks for being here. All right, let's do some shopping, shall we?
That's the sort of
I think I should be selling to you.
Freshest meat.
Did you guys say the crude gold bars sell for 5 no matter where you go, even if it's the bank? Should I just drop them off at pretty much anybody then?
Take a look at this marble.
Probably should.
Pure perfection.
All right, let's just buy a bunch of meat, I guess. Probably just gonna like
Thanks.
buy her whole stock of every meat.
You won't regret it.
Sure.
You picked the finest cut.
Just gonna buy a bunch. That's maybe okay.
More meat than you can carry, all fresh.
What's up, Chris? BRB,
I'll set aside the best cuts for your next
I do
visit.
some battle royales. I mean, Apex we've done on stream before, which I'm kind of taking a bit of a break from,
Decent
but
work anywhere.
I've played Fortnite a couple times. I'm not a huge Fortnite fan, but it's fine. I think they're kind of overdone. Okay, eggs. Lentils. Let's see if I can buy some lentils from the other lady. But I think they're right. I played a decent amount of them before. PUBG was a pretty good one. Miss, you happen to have some lentils. Oh, it's a guy. Never mind.
Every traveler needs good food to keep
Do you happen to have some lentils? No. I think... Is it barley that can substitute?
Enjoy.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe oats? I don't know. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Why do you not have lentils? I feel like this is where lentils would be.
Yes, what can I get for you? You're very welcome here, day or night.
Right? Also, there's so many bugs, dude. Your produce is not gonna be too fresh. Who here would sell lentils? I feel like those are the two food people. I don't know if anyone else is gonna be hooking me up with some lentils. Probably in a different town, but I don't know if I want to traverse elsewhere. Right, let's hit up this cooking pot. Let's see what we can make. Hopefully something. Okay, we can use the oats. I'm gonna make a... Wait, nope. I'll make a bunch of the clear soup and then probably just turn the meat into something. Yeah, let's make 9 of those. I love how I just had them in my pocket now. I just threw the soup in my pocket. Let's make that. Nice. Yep, let's do that. Don't know how that turned into that, but it's fine. Yep, let's do this. Anything like decent amount of health, I think we're just gonna convert into cooked versions. Should I do the grains? Maybe I'll keep those though. I feel like those are better off keeping. Okay. All right, it's mission time. Mission to ground control. Where are we going? North, I think, is where it was at. Yep. Okay. Hoping this isn't gonna be like a lengthy excursion with Unka here.
Never wise to pick on someone.
Someone getting attacked. Oh, this is huge. Holy. Sir, why are you so big? Why are you fighting me too? Oh, he's dead. Oh, this combat is very different. I don't hate it though. It's not the worst. Oh, I realized, am I gonna get my health back naturally with this character? Oh, I am. Okay.
This is a beating you'll remember.
Dude, this dude is huge. Okay. You got the Hamilton Blu-ray. The Killing Mockingbird. I haven't watched The Killing Mockingbird in a long time. I don't think I watched that since like 8th grade, to be honest. The Flintstones. Okay.
Yeah, what?
Decent variety of movies you got there. All right, friends, I'm ready.
Ah, there's one of your comrades.
The jackals.
Unka, we've gathered some leads. People say they spotted the jackals prowling around. They're likely holed up somewhere close. But the strange thing is, there's not a single black bear to be found. It seems to me they've stopped working together. That makes sense, seeing as only jackals remain in the area.
Who knows what they're scheming?
Oh, what do you think, Unka? What do we... Can't just hunt down
Alright,
one.
Unka,
Well,
let's
if
just
they've
kill
really
everyone.
Split up. You lot take Mirden, Ludwig.
So
Don't
I can
need to
check.
waste too many of ours on a pack of fucking jackals, is there?
No. You go after Mjøden. Ludwig's mine.
Yep, suit yourself.
According to random Google search, Unka's section's only 10 minutes. I don't know if I believe that, but we'll see. It's our quick slot for food. Yeah, we'll do that. What happened here? Sir, what happened here?
Are you alright?
Greymane.
Warcraft? This dude looks like he's from Warcraft, to be honest. I didn't really vibe with the Warcraft movie. I thought it was a little bit underwhelming.
Like a dog. Just to get out alive.
Cloverfield Lane.
Calm yourself.
That was a solid one.
You're safe now.
Solid entry.
Shade. My legs still won't stop shaking.
Were any missing a hand?
Yeah, one of them stood out, had a bloody stump for a hand.
Yeah, Ludwig.
Was still swinging his sword like mad. Never seen anything like it.
Did you went?
No, I was too busy hiding. Too scared to look.
Well, you're no help. Guess I have to find them on my own. Okay. Select the lantern. Are we doing this as Unka now? Following the path. Using our Witcher senses. I don't know if they gave like an explanation as like how I have this power. Like Witcher senses made sense. How does Unka able to track with a lantern? Or Cliff, how are they able to track with lanterns? Just because? Kind of feels like it's just because. Oh, they're in the cave? Is that a cave? No, it's a fire. Purple blood? Kind of feels tedious not to be able to just like follow the track and you have to like stop every so often to hold L1. I guess I can just follow probably this pathway. Yeah, I think someone's bleeding out this way. What is this? A chapel? Kind of curious. Okay, I opened it, but I can't pick anything up. It's probably for Cliff, I guess. We're not going to question that guy. I'm wondering if this is our boss fight.
Shame. Was hoping that took your head.
Yep, feels like boss fight.
See the little gift I left on the road? They should be grateful.
Oh god. Oh buddy.
I spared
Buddy,
them a life of
I need you to heal.
servitude.
We gotta get out the way, get out the way. He's so close, he's so close.
I can't wait to
Oh,
see
we are like
Cliff's face.
stuck. Like I'm a little, just a little slow.
When I send him the head of his precious petal.
Oh, he's taking damage now though. Yeah, he's taking damage. So are we though. He's so close, he's so close. He's got no health. What is happening? There we go. Got him. I think he's dead now.
Any last words? Well, nothing I say is gonna change your mind.
Nope.
Is it?
Nope, it is not.
Njordin, he promised me all of Balin if I removed an obstacle for him. So the jackals could finally outshine the Greymaids. Does it look familiar? You had a hand in Jian's death. Balin would have become mine. If you fuckers had just stayed away.
Probably not making a good case for yourself.
Forever! Not worth listening to your rambling.
Hey, thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for dropping in. Camping sounds awesome. Sounds like a good time this time of year. Hope you guys have a good time. Are you guys doing any, like, fireworks stuff? Yeah, it sounds chill. I haven't gone camping in a long time, to be honest. It's fast travel over here. I think that may have been it for Umka. Maybe the 10 minutes was correct. Please don't die.
Bunker, you here? Everyone.
I honestly didn't hate his combat style. It was a little bit janky with some of the like slow paced swings, but it would have been worse. Probably glad I put no artifacts in him though. Maybe at some point if I ever got to the end and had like Cliff fully maxed out, then at that point I'll put him into the other two characters. This is sad. Also, Cliff, you gotta take that off. It feels disrespectful wearing that.
Good to see you.
Ah, there you are.
All right, Jan, better be on your best behavior here. Who's dead? I know who's dead. It's my body. It's a twist. His horns went right through that grave. Oh, who won the Argentina game? I'm assuming probably Argentina, but if Cape Verde won, that would be kind of sick. Yeah, they did win. Chapter 8. We making progress. We making some good progress. So 5 left then, because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For the main story, at least. Are we playing as her now? They could have us switch characters again. Hey, we got an achievement. No, we are Cliff. Nice. I think those are the only 3 characters in the game. All right, maybe we'll do like one more quest or wrapping. Not like full chapter, but like. Should we be doing the rebuild thing? I don't think I send off my team enough to do things for me. So you want me to follow him? Yeah, okay.
It took far too long to reclaim our land. I just wish Gian...
Can I do the faction thing? Let's see real quick. Let's look. I am the best at like navigating this menu. All right, never mind. We'll just follow this guy.
His will still lives on, as it must.
Dude, he just got... Buddy, you just trampled
There's no doubt about
the main
that.
quest guy.
I'll be taking charge of Payloon for now. There's plenty that needs fixing. Homes in ruin, walls in shambles, fields gone to dust.
Something new. I was trying to get the question mark.
Better than just sitting on them.
Alright, that thing is still on the right side. It wants me to do something.
Payloon will be standing proud again. I don't know if Dwayne's told you this, but he's planning to stay and help rebuild.
Because of Ludwig.
Aye. Guilt still hangs heavy on him. He'll get the town ready to welcome back its residents.
Should we pet the
I've
dog?
no doubt he's the best person for the job.
Sorry, I'm trying to pet the dog.
jackals are done. They all scattered quick as Ludwig fell. But the black bears are the real problem. For Payloon to be rid of them, we need to take down Muirden.
I mean, I almost did. I
We
had
know
2
where
phases
he's
against him.
We should press the advantage.
Apparently that was not
while we
enough.
have it. It's time to finish this bear hunt.
Doc looks super clean. Dude, look how massive this person is. We fishing? Is that what's happening here?
It seems Muirden's fled to Demonis.
Interesting.
We found signs the black bears are moving that way as well. Naira and Andrew are looking into it, so we should know more soon. I've got something to give you.
What is it?
A letter, given to me by a mysterious woman clad all in white. Asked me to give it to you when the time was right. And this, I wanted to give you myself.
Is this...
Gian's journal. Found it in the fortress.
Is he supposed to be handing me something? He's like definitely not handing me anything.
Thanks.
Okay. We are 5,000 away. What's in this? Is there anything else to read here? I don't know if this is worth getting information out of. How many pages is this? How long is this book? We actually did get something here. Did not expect that to be the case. We have a bunch of skill points to use, don't we? 5. Okay. We hit another stamina. Let's do that first. All right, now we have another 2 to spend. That takes 4 now. Jeez. Health takes 3. Maybe we just sit on it. We could do maybe a spirit. I ran out of spirit pretty often. Let's do that. At least another one. All right, cool. Should I? Let's see where this is at. I'll probably wrap up for today. That why is there so much stuff down here? Does it normally show that much crap? I want to see everything, but I don't need to see all these like guild things. How do I turn that off? I don't know what's happening. Like, why is there so much more stuff now on the map? I must have turned something on. Because I want to see fast travels. I just don't need to see. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that went away now. Okay, so our closest spot is down here. I think I'll fast travel here. We'll save. We'll call it there. Alright, cool. Well, we're on chapter 8 now, so that's pretty solid progress. We're also pretty well set for some more boss fights now. At least for the time being. We got some decent health. I think I wasted a lot of it during that last fight. Probably more than I needed to, but didn't want to have to waste any revives. We have like 10 revives though, so that'll be nice. Oh yeah, we still have all the soups also. I think I ate a bunch of the meat, but should be okay. You've been building the backrooms of Minecraft? That's pretty cool. That's kind of one of those things like, I think I feel the same way about Minecraft as I do Fortnite, where it's like, not necessarily for me. Why am I seeing these? This is the weapons for the other guy, right? I don't know why it's in my inventory then. But I heavily appreciate the contribution and like things you can do in those games. I think Minecraft's is it still the top selling game of all time? I think it was, at least at one point. Yeah, you can make a ton of stuff in that game, I feel like. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I said I've never played actually myself. I played Minecraft Dungeons briefly because it was like a free PS Plus game. But I kind of figure it's popular for a reason. Might as well not rip on it too much. So it's probably a fun time. I imagine too that's probably a game that's more fun if you have a squad to play with. All right, before we wrap, should we do some guess the game, guess the movie, whatever we want to rock with? I would say Cope because you're here. Maybe we do movie, but I'm good with whatever. We've been rapping on like doing at least like 5 of them. So we can see if we want to do that before calling it. Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes though to get like into a certain game is like you have something that attracts you. I mean, it's kind of why something like Dead by Daylight will be like, oh, let's add Jason. So it's like if people didn't want to play that game but they like Jason, it kind of is a gateway for them a bit. So to your point, it's kind of like a way to get engaged. Movie? All right, let's do movie. Let's do movie. Let's throw some music back on. I think you guys missed it too. You can see it here. I made a post about it, but I finally got my Over the Garden Wall guys. And I'm going to probably do some changing around back there, but they'll probably stay at that spot. I think I still have my post pulled up. Yeah, I got these guys in, which is super cool looking. Also, great show for anyone who has not watched it too. All right, let's we'll do guess the movie. You saw it. I recorded me opening it. I feel like I did a horrible job at making a video because I was just kind of like looking at the stuff being like, oh, is that a scratch on that and stuff like that? So it probably is gonna take some editing. We'll see if it how it turns out, but I'll put something out for it. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Have you I'm assuming you maybe have watched the show, writer, but it was cool. They have so those are the ones I put up, but it came with Greg's got the rock in his hand, but he also came with like a candy hand, and they have a few different like faces and other cosmetics. I wasn't sure. I got the exclusive edition that has the wolf, and I was like, I don't know if it was worth it, but after getting it, I'm like, the wolf is massive. Like, it's kind of a cool inclusion. But yeah, fun show for sure. It's a really quick, easy binge too. I think I said this earlier. I think it's like 10 episodes, and I'm pretty sure each episode's only like 10 minutes. So it's a very fast watch. All right, let's get guess the movie. All right. We'll do, I know there's a couple of guys in here now. We'll do 10 of them. Do a little bit more today. Not to hold you guys hostage, but should I do it now? No, I'm not gonna do it now. I need to make a new scene where this is like a lot bigger, so I don't have to just like do this every time. Let's make it a little bit bigger. All right, so I think you guys probably get the gist here, but for anyone new, we're trying to guess what movie this is. This is, yeah. All right, let's see. I don't really know from this picture. It looks like a little bit older, right? Camera quality looks a little bit dated at this point in time. Kind of looks like a Western, even though we're out in like the more Greenland territory. What about like, I don't know, the Goonies? Maybe flying over this. Could be this like a aerial view. Could see that maybe. My guess is this came out in like Actually, it's really hard to say. I was gonna say like 80s, 90s, but maybe I have no idea, to be honest. Any guesses? Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw something out there probably. It's not this, but I'll send it on that as something maybe. Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, this looks a little spooky. 88%. Highly regarded movie. 7-1. It's kind of giving like the witch kind of look to it. Also kind of, it's not this, but it reminds me of like the scene in Signs when they're like running around the house. As far as like what's happening here. Not the witch. What'd you think of speaking of that, did you watch the werewolf trailer? Is that gonna be up your alley? Dark and no barbed wire. Yeah, this looks kind of like we're on a farm, to your point, like a little bit I mean, it kind of looked like it here as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be for me, but I kind of determined I don't know if Robert Eggers movies are for me, to be honest anyway, but we'll see. Won't knock it till I watch it, I guess. What do we got going here? I think based off the score, we should be able to get this. Like 88's pretty good. Also, do we think it's a horror? Because it's a pretty high score for a horror movie. Yeah, what up, Resident? Welcome in. We're doing some guess the movie before we wrap it for stream. Older, possibly Western. I mean, this was giving a little bit Western originally. Yeah, we're doing some movie. I mean, the score could be that high for Western. I feel like that would make sense too. That would certainly make sense. Dirty Harry. Dude, it's animated. Is this Wallace and Gromit? I don't know. I was gonna say that on this first picture, but I was like, no, that looks live action. This looks like Wallace and Gromit, right? Or like, what's the one with the sheep? I don't think that movie should have a score though. Little House on the Prairie, Barnyard. Yeah, it looked more live action at first. Chicken Run, that's what it is. Yeah. I didn't really like this movie, to be honest. 80%, that high? I was not a huge fan of this one. I think I saw this one in theaters. Did you like it? Maybe if I watch it again today, I'd like it a little bit more. But I like animated stuff. Maybe I don't love this art style though, like the more claymation look. Saw it in second grade. Yeah, I think I saw it in theaters when it came out. I remember the plot being very weird, where they were like trying to overthrow the farm or whatever. It was odd. That's probably a good description, I'd say. It was something. Mel Gibson. I don't know if I realized he was in this. I'm surprised 88%. That feels a little bit high for me. I can maybe accept the 7-1, but we'll see. Okay, this is giving me like Indiana Jones. Or like the Mummy, kind of down here excavating in some kind of tomb area. I think those two franchises are where I'm at. Sure. I said we'll do 10 of these. We'll do 10 and we'll do 5 game if you're good with that. We had a bit of a shorter Crimson stream, so we can do that. Spaceship on the far left. Could be, which honestly, that could be Indiana Jones. Some tech. Like, isn't Crystal Skull like aliens? Dial of Destiny also shown up here. I've only ever seen the first three, but I'm pretty sure there's aliens in the Shia LaBeouf one, which I think is this one. No. Is this also animated? I feel like we hit the animated section. You have some kind of like coaster here, or like some train potentially. This track. Yeah, we've had a couple back to back. As I was trying to do what you guys would enjoy, but then we hit the animation stuff. Right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I was trying to appease the crowd here. I mean, I like animated stuff, so I'm here for it. Not the highest score, but a respectable score. Animation typically does get like a extra boost. I feel like if it's animated, you get like an extra 2 points. Like if you're a bad score and you're animated, it's like, that must be a really bad movie. Astro Boy? Sure. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that. I was kind of thinking like a Megamind, but I don't really have anything to go off of to guess that, so we'll say this. Ooh, is it Megamind? It's kind of got that Despicable Me illumination art style. No, it was not Megamind. 2018. Minions, maybe? When did that come out? I think it is like some Despicable Me type. Although, would that have scored higher? I don't know. Meet the Robinsons. That's a good one, too. It's a good poll. I was kind of thinking that at this point, actually. Yeah, I like that guess. No. Craig Nelson. Never mind. Yeah, apparently it was not. Obsessions on Voodoo. The Behind Backrooms comes out the 7th. That's nice. I was curious when that was, because that's still in theaters now. I know there's somebody that was gonna like asking my wife to go see Backrooms in theaters. I'm like, they also added another like 15-minute. I don't know if you saw that. Apparently in theaters they added some version of the movie that has extra 15 minutes of content, but they claim it's only for theaters, but it feels like it's one of those things that it's gonna come out, you would think, once it comes out, and they just say that for now. Incredibles 2. I don't hate that guess either. What was the year we had? 2018. That could be. I could see that. Because I think that was in theaters around that time. Or to rewatch Obsession. Dude, people love that movie. I haven't watched reviews of it because I want to be watching it for the first time without being spoiled, but I don't think I've seen anybody imply anything negative about that movie. Well done. It was incredible. It's good poll. I mean, we're showing this, okay. This would have been helpful. Yeah, good poll there. It is technically Pixar, but it still has that kind of art style similar to Despicable Me kind of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of thing. You kind of screw over your fans, your dedicated people who saw it like opening weekend. I guess if maybe you're trying to double dip though, it's like, hey, those people, come on back to the theater. Yeah, he had to have made so much bank. It's like the number 5 movie of the year, and I imagine the budget for that was like a fraction of what it cost. All right, Good pickup. I'm assuming not going to be animated again. This looks pretty live action, but you never know, I guess. What are we doing here? I don't know what scene this could be. We have like a river. Are we like taking a boat down the river? Yeah, I know that's you love that dude's stuff, so I still get promoted a ton of his stuff on YouTube after watching a bunch of it. Yeah, I remember seeing that I can't remember who it was. Somebody who worked on the movie was a little bit pissed that it's made so much money, and they obviously within their contract agreed to get paid a certain amount. I don't know if it was like the art people, somebody in it was like, hey, it would have been nice to make more money, but they obviously agreed to the contract, not expecting it to be like the most amazing movie apparently of all time. Door on the far left, white door. Far left, like up top or up bottom. Got a rock down here, right? Oh, maybe there's something there too. I don't know if I get anything from this photo though, to be honest. Any wild guesses you want to throw out there? I was gonna say like Sahara, something off the wall a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Obsession when it's. I'll probably wait till streaming because it'll probably be on Max since them and A24 kind of have a collab. Yeah, well, I think it's one of those things where they agreed to like a set amount of money. Like, I'm gonna make something up. If they said like, hey, I'm gonna be paid like 30,000 for this or something, and then they realized maybe they should have like agreed to more of a percentage based thing or something. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I remember seeing some like conversation around somebody being a little bit frustrated that their cut of the movie was not as great. Honestly, I was giving like a Jurassic here, but I was probably thinking that because of with Rebirth having like the raft scene or whatever. Which technically it was out at this time. I think it's more jungly though. F13, It Chapter 1, Hellraiser 2069. I'm down to try any of those. It could be, I could see it down in like the tunnels maybe. It kind of feels like we're out in the desert too though. I have no idea. Totally exists. Hellraiser 2069. I've never watched a single Hellraiser, so I take your word for it. I'm open to watching. I've heard people say typically it kind of sinks after the first one, but sure. Okay, we're building something. 68%, 7.8. Respectable scores. Are you guys slaves? It looks like they're chained up together as they're crossing this bridge. It kind of feels like they're building this structure, but not at will. Is this kind of a period piece? It feels like we're maybe back in time. A little bit. Like, I'm thinking like Passion of the Christ kind of thing. Or Sacrifices. Hellraiser 2069. Kind of a weird camera angle too. Why are we taking the shot from down here? It's giving a bit of like in King Kong movies where they have like the older civilization build like these wooden platforms to like have an entryway for Kong to go through. Spartacus? I don't know. Don't think I've seen that. It's not that? Action drama history. Could this be like a 300 maybe? Like, who are you? Very interesting hairstyle thing we got going on here. And like our little hat. I don't know. You don't think 300? I'm getting that kind of vibe though. Like kind of like a Troy-ish type of thing. Maybe not, but which ironically Matthew mentioned at the beginning of the stream. It's definitely in that realm of like that kind of like gladiator, like just talking about this previous time where there's people being oppressed. Some battle scenes probably. Yeah, what up, Rusty? Welcome in. The Iliad? Maybe. The 2 L's in that, or is just one? It wants me to say the illusionist, which I'm not thinking is the answer. I mean, they intentionally aren't showing us this person's face super well. Yeah, I don't know. The Scorpion King. That's historical, right? I don't know. We need more information, I think. Okay. We do have some indigenous looking people over here. 2006. I'm not going to magnifying glass on their butts. I will tell you that. But we have some indigenous people here of some kind. I mean, it kind of just feels like a generic oppressed civilization with some kind of tyrant, maybe with this person. Apocalypto. You're right. Never would have guessed that. I don't think I've even heard of this really. No, I did say Passion of the Christ. We do have Mel Gibson here, so I mean, we weren't super far off. Yeah, you guys called it. I was never getting this one, so this was all you guys. It was the cheeks. The Master Cheeks gave it away. It does feel like that's a pretty prominent thing with them being like, probably even here, 2 to 3 of the photos. You saw it in theaters. Was that any good? Pretty decent scores, I guess. All right, what, 7 more? And then we'll do 5 game. This looks a little bit older. What is this? I feel like we're like studying, but then there's weirdly like a brick wall right here. Green Inferno. I don't think I've seen that either. Where are we? What are we doing here? There's a lot of books everywhere. Kind of messy. For some reason I want to say like Child's Play or something. Like someone just got like attacked maybe. Originally I was thinking like this could be somebody studying, like a Coach Carter kind of thing where they're like trying to study in the library, but this, I don't understand what, I feel like we're in like a back alleyway or something, and then this house is at the end of it because we just have this brick wall right here. Looks like you're out with all the crap everywhere, you're saying? I need to clean up a little bit too, to be honest. This place is a mess. You're right. Is it Housemaid? Is that the answer? This looks like very stereotypical, like 80s, late 80s, maybe early 90s movie. Space Odyssey? Maybe. I don't know. Is there a scene that this would be in that movie? Mrs. Doubtfire. That's kind of like where my head was at, honestly. You know, I don't think we're gonna know anything more than this, so technically. That would have been amazing if it was the right answer. This isn't animated, right? I think it's just the angle. We're just showing a mountain here now. Is it Space Odyssey? We're like taking off the score. No way, though. Something's like exploding up here. I haven't watched it since it came out. Mrs. Doubtfire. I haven't watched it in a long time either. That and like Flubber, all those old Robin Williams movies. It was a sad Robin Williams movie. Jack. Do you guys ever watch that? Gojira. I mean, that feels like he's coming out the mountain here. It does feel like there's some kaiju about to throw down, popping out. The score has me a little concerned. Pretty bad score. Yeah, that was such a sad movie. Go for it. What, with it? Godzilla? Yeah, that was so sad. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they, I mean, this isn't the original Godzilla, so I don't know if they would have a deep pull like Godzilla. I don't know. I guess they do have a bunch of them on here. Dante's Peak. That feels like a better pick, honestly. Okay, every genre imaginable. Action, sci-fi, adventure, comedy, family. Journey to the Center of the Earth. I have not ever watched it, but it feels like that's what we're doing here, to be honest. I'm going to send it. Let's go. I feel like we were climbing down in the center of the earth. All these genres kind of made sense. This is the Brendan Fraser one, right? Yeah. That looks so bad. Look at that CGI. This, I mean, it was kind of Godzilla. It was a bit of a Godzilla. How does this child not get eaten, or whoever this is? You tell me there's a T-Rex this close who's like seeing red. He's about just to eat you. Something like Godzilla honestly has to show up and to like atomic breath him or something here, because there's no way this T-Rex does not eat this person. Yep, there he is. I think I was a little bit too late for this movie. It's 2008. I was saying like 80s, 90s at the beginning here. I was way off with that. Yeah, we got there. We got there eventually. I pulled my weight a little bit finally. Okay. Talk about a period piece. I feel like we're in Assassin's Creed right now. Black Flag. Is this flag recognizable at all? I mean, it's just British flag. It's like a faded British flag. You were 3 when that came out? The Journey to the Center of the Earth. Yeah, I was gonna say like a Pirates or something, but I don't know. I think it's Les Mis. I'm down to send it. It was not. I haven't seen Les Mis, so I was fine with that being the answer. Okay, we are in some crop field here. Not a lot of movies with crop fields. I'm thinking of like alien invasion movies typically. Trying to see who these people are. It's kind of reminding me of that scene in Sinners where they're like driving the car down the road, but I know it's not the answer, but it's giving that same vibe. Yeah, I know it's not Sinners. I just was getting the same impression of like car driving down. Let's recruit the guy who's out in the field. Something about Bunker Hill. Is that a movie name? Yeah, originally I thought maybe like a Pirates here. Now I'm like Field of Dreams. I don't know. Something about, is that the name of a movie? No way that's the name of a movie, is it? Or is it Bunker Hill just in the name you're saying? Or the movie plot takes place involving Bunker Hill? Well, I need more information here, right? You'd think. Roots? Is that a movie? It is. This game does not recognize it as a movie. Yeah, I mean, the rating's not bad. It's not great, but it's... Oh, American Revolution. Yeah, I mean, the ships here could be some kind of like England, US conflict going on. I was originally thinking like a Pearl Harbor or something when I saw the boats, but this looks like maybe a little bit prior to that. Roots is a show. I don't think I've seen the Roots at all. Almost that. I like that guess. I like that guess. The game doesn't like that guess though. Yeah, it's not an option apparently. I think we need another picture to be honest. I think we need more details. So just for fun, I'm gonna send it on Field of Dreams. Drama, history, war, action. War horse. War pony. Oh, what's the movie with what's this I think Denzel's in it. Try above. Above isn't like that's the answer, or like try Amistad. What's the one with Denzel? Kind of getting that impression from this, to be honest. Did not like me type in that. It's almost, that's what that's what I thought, but it's not showing up as a choice for me. So I don't think that's the answer. That's funny that I saw that one in school like way long ago. I wasn't a big fan of the movie, but I think just theme wise, I wasn't gonna vibe with it a ton. Emancipation. It does feel like this is like focusing on maybe more of an oppressed group here. I've had a few history ones today. Yeah, I'm getting that impression too. Which is kind of funny that I mentioned Sinners here. I never saw this, but 2000. Okay, this is older. This looks like The Village, I feel like. Braveheart. I have no idea what this is. Do you have some soldiers up here? What appears to me some town center, like a church maybe. Yeah, I'm not helpful here. 2000. Probably not something that I've seen. Sound of Music. I think that was a little bit older. The Patriot. I mean, that's kind of... I don't hate that. That's kind of what I was saying when I said Braveheart, to be honest. I think we need more information. Maybe the actor will help us. Let's go. It was The Patriot. It's funny that I said Braveheart because that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, dude, heavy Mel Gibson today. I was thinking of like that kind of vibe, but obviously more like American Revolution as the backdrop. Yep. All right, that's how we make teamwork go together. 5 years before Resident. Yeah, this one. I've not watched this movie a ton. I think I've only watched it like once ever. It just was fine. I felt like. Next up, Passion, right? I've talked about Signs also. All right, 5 more. Then we'll do 5 game. Car Crash. This is giving me like Fast and Furious vibes, but probably not. Where are we at, too? This is like San Francisco. Getting like San Francisco vibes. Speed. Where does that take place? I don't know. Like this hill and the housing kind of looks like San Francisco to me. And maybe it could be totally off. Could be like Philly or something, for all I know. Zombie movie, you think? I don't know if I'd say that. We got people walking around back here and stuff, I think. Fuel for the Charger. True. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I went to Fast and Furious at first, where I'm like, okay, we have a semi-modern looking vehicle here. Not so much back here, but this one definitely a little bit more modern. Wishful thinking. Right, yeah, it is. What Mel Gibson movie has this car in it? Also, why are we crashing here? That maybe could be a plot point. Like, it kind of feels like this dude's running this car off the road a little bit. Not too sure. Spaceballs too. If I start typing fast, I want to say, honestly, I was going to say Fast 5. It is the first one that popped up. Because there's also, well, side the road people driving on there, driving on the right. Yeah, I know they're making the Spaceballs. More Mel Brooks. Crash. Maybe? I don't remember a lot of that movie, to be honest. I think I'm gonna send it on this and see what we get. Yeah. Okay, now we are outside. Also, 7s across the board. We're outside these gates. What's inside the gates? We don't know. Don't recognize the car. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's not going to be a prominent scene in the movie because it'd be a very dead giveaway at the beginning, but kind of feel like we're about to walk on the Baker estate right here at the beginning with the gates. Yeah, it is more like, hey, I am entering an insane asylum here a little bit. 7. the family son, right? Just about to knock you out. Yeah, also be a little bit more Louisiana swampy. But I wish I could read what that says. I definitely cannot. What do we think's on the other side of this too? I mean, could just be a private owned business for all we know. Trying to look at the trees too. The trees are giving more of like a Florida vibe, honestly. I literally have no guesses. Anyone have a wild guess they want to throw out? I'm just shooting darts otherwise, to be honest. What movie are we like waiting to get into this location? Out front somewhere. Pet Cemetery. I was thinking of like a Hannibal. Like homies just locked up back here. Score, I don't know if that would make sense though. It's Pet Cemetery 2, obviously. I'll just end on that. All right, what do we got? Action, adventure, sci-fi. This looked like horror if you didn't give me that clue. Like, this girl looks like she's about to take us to the next dimension. Action, adventure, sci-fi. All right, we got a little telescope. Of course, they're not looking this way. That would be too convenient. What kind of abacus device do we have down here that we're playing on? Suitcase? Going somewhere? Yeah, I don't think I do either. Genre-wise, I feel pretty good about getting it eventually, though. It's not signs. It's not signs, I know, but she probably is doing something with space. Checking out through the telescope. What was that Disney one? Tomorrowland or something like that? Is that the name of whatever that was? I can't spell tomorrow, apparently. Close Encounters. Maybe. 2018. Honestly, this kind of looked like Pet Cemetery, the remake. What are we doing? We got a bunch of cops lined up here. This is giving like an ET vibe. What do we have in our hand? A little button. We're about to set a trap for the cops, maybe. 2018. So a couple of years before COVID. Ant-Man. Sure. Well done. Well done. I mean, this and The Incredibles, once they show us like the squad here. Is that Dismulchin? I don't know if I've seen Ant-Man the Wasp, to be honest. Michael Pena too. I know he's in that franchise. Yep, here they are. All right, good pull, good pull. We got that a little bit faster than we would have otherwise. It's your David, yeah, right there. All right, 4 more. I don't know if I'm keeping track well. Then we'll do 5 game. Yeah, you're on it. Okay, trees, which is always a helpful clue. We've a mountain too, I guess, but mostly trees. I don't see any ants walking around. White hair gave it away on the last one. The person on the left side. I'm getting fantasy from this, but literally not a whole lot. Hank was the whiter person. I speak for the trees. Dude, I got nothing here. The Hobbit. The Witcher, Nightmare of the Wolf. What are these guesses? All right. I want to point out, when I typed The Hobbit, it was not remotely near the top of the options as far as things to pick. So I was like, there's no way that's going to be the right answer. Let me just click it though. There was, you guys can't see it because I have it way too zoomed in, but there was like 5 other movies that were listed before I had the space HO, and it was like, well, it's not going to be that, but let me just get more information. You know what? We didn't see any ants, but we are apparently in the Middle Earth time period. All right, sounds good, Rusty. Thanks for chilling. Have a good time with the fam. Yeah, be safe as well. That's definitely a good tip. Don't be holding any firecrackers too long. Dang, that's a rough score. People don't like this trilogy. I don't know if any of these like following pictures would have helped that much more. Is this the gold? Is this where Smog's at? Okay, this would have been finally helpful. Yep. Fighting some trolls. Got Sting here. Yeah, dude, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the 4th of July as well. All right, 3 more now? Hey, buddy, thank you so much for that. That's very kind of you. Very nice of you. I haven't checked these in a while. Let me see where I gotta show some appreciation for you. I mean, in fitting fashion, maybe it's a little bit of a shorter one because it was the first one I ever made, but it feels appropriate.
You bow to no one.
Thank you, dude. Very nice of you to donate like that. Appreciate you. Enjoy the fireworks. Definitely be careful, but have a good time. Have a good one. All right, let's also, I love the little icon there, the rage quit. That's awesome. Yeah, classic movie. Major spoilers maybe at this point, but I think it's pretty obvious. If I ever make my 2003 top 10 movies, I think we know which one's gonna be on top. I think we know who's gonna be reigning supreme. I feel like we're in New York here. Is this like Long Island? I kind of feel like this is like an aerial view of Long Island. Which makes me want to say like Godzilla 98 or something. Also Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always a good pull whenever you see a city. Anything like superhero feels appropriate. I mean, what pops up? Homecoming's the first one that shows up when I type Spider-Man, but in fairness, The Hobbit kind of misled us a little bit. You got Lost in Your Own Backrooms. That does feel appropriate thematically for the backrooms. What if I start typing Godzilla? What's gonna happen? It's not showing up. I'm probably leaning towards, let's do a Spider-Man. Homecoming's the first one. Did we just rock that? Go for Homecoming? All right. No, it's not. Oh, is this Batman v Superman? When he like, wait, no, this is a subway. I'm thinking of the scene where he like comes down. Also pretty good scores though. 8.0 and 83. Okay, I don't think it's Batman v Superman. I mean, this looks like a backrooms. This is like Exit 8 kind of thing. Just like a liminal space situation. I mean, we're definitely in New York. This is like subway. I feel like I've seen this before. Like this exact shot is what I'm saying. I kind of like the power's about to go out or something, and they're trying to show that. Because it's like super well lit everywhere. Shin Godzilla. Yeah, that'd be Japan. 83%. So pretty solid movie. It's also kind of giving me like sports movie for some reason. Well, that wouldn't be in. That'd be in Vegas. I was thinking Rocky Balboa when he's fighting. Like I'm imagining something happening at like Madison Square Gardens here. And like all the power goes out. Let's send on Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't have anything better. Dude, it's another animated movie. How did... Okay, well, maybe it's because I've seen that before. This also kind of looks like The Incredibles, to be honest. Dude, we've been packed with them today. 3 out of the like 7 we've done or something. I mean, they wouldn't do The Incredibles 2 then The Incredibles, right? That feels like that'd be silly. I stick with maybe a Megamind option. I'm gonna try Megamind maybe. Spider-Verse, that would be. I don't think so. The art style, I don't think so lines up. I would have said maybe until this picture, like, well, it looks a little bit too cartoony. Like Spider-Verse has that weird, like jump cutty animation. It's hard to maybe, because this is a still shot, maybe it could be. But I mean, this dude's got like the Wallace and Gromit looking hands too. Stocks are up, that's good. Stocks are down over here though. He's like studying some kind of genetic code here, looks like. I don't know why this made me also think of you guys ever watch Mitchell vs. the Machines? I highly recommend that movie. I think was on Netflix. It should still be on there, but one of the better animated movies. 2020. This is now Crimson Desert. You may actually be help here. 2020 animated movie. It's giving Despicable Me kind of style still again though. We are certainly in New York. I can confirm that. Oh, what's that Soul? I never saw it, but kind of looks like Soul. Yeah, same thought there. Yeah, this would have been very helpful. I have not seen it, but the year, the combination of that with the art style kind of made me think that. Yeah, so I've never seen this. So it was seemingly New York though the whole time, so we were correct about that. 2 more, I think. 2 more, then we'll do our 5 game. Okay, I feel pretty confident this one's not animated, if that's any consolation. I feel pretty confident it's not. It's kind of giving It vibes with the little red balloon up top, right? What is that for? Add to the list. Yeah, I would say I would watch Soul. It's probably not the first animated one I'd go for, but I could see Ghostbusters. I don't mind that guess. New one is in like Frozen Empire or Afterlife. I'm getting Afterlife vibes more, maybe. England. It does look like that could be true. Thing in the front looks to go. Oh, this thing? Oh, this little like contraption. I see what you're saying. Yeah, what is this? It's like a little spherical thing. Kingsman? That would be England, I guess. I've never watched any of those. Haven't we gotten that one before though? I thought we've guessed that one previously. I'm trying to look at the plate. It's really hard to see what's going on with it. There's two. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the franchise. Kind of felt like more of a PG James Bond. Does the car ring any bells? We're like rolling up to this building to do something. They're great films. I think I've seen like some clips before. They feel like they're probably a fun time, but I'm not like huge into the espionage, like Mission Impossible, James Bond, that style of film. But I'll probably watch them at some point. I don't have anything here, to be honest. I think I need another clue. Any guesses you want to go with? I can try something like Ghostbusters because I literally have nothing else. It's not showing up though. Send it. Uh-oh. Rough score 46%, 6.4. Yeah, they may not. I think they were just like action scenes where he's like fighting people. Getting a little dizzy looking at this. We're taking this staircase. Now you see me too. That would be a good pull. Well done. Score makes sense. I know a lot of people are like mixed on that franchise. Good pull though. It does look kind of like mystifying, like a magician kind of thing would have. Crime, thriller, action, mystery. Is this the one where at the end they're like on a plane, but it's like still on the runway? All right, one more movie. Then we'll do a few games. All right, we're turning the corner. Our car. Are we? Wait, which side is the car facing? Headlights right there. So we're on the right side of the road. Yeah, I believe I've seen the first two. I need to watch the third one that came out recently. Is 2 the one that they're on the like tarmac at the end and he thinks they're flying? He like throws him out the plane or whatever, and it's like he's just on the ground. I don't know if this car looks familiar at all. Yeah, I thought that was that one. I think that's also the one where they're like going through security. Maybe that's one. I think it's 2 though. Where they're going through security and they're like throwing the card all over the place. It's like, this is so absurd, but I guess I'm here for it. This feels like a thing that would be like either early or like end of movie driving away kind of thing. That's also too. I thought it may have been, yeah. A lot of trees around the road. That's pretty much all I got. Are you being tailed too? There's a car like right behind you, I think. Also maybe a car in front of you though. So a line of cars. One of them being blue. I don't think I have anything for this one, honestly. Any wild throwouts, because I'm just getting like drama vibes maybe from this. That's about it, I think. I don't even really remember a blue car from anything. Looks old. Clearly it's Mission Impossible. I think we just need more information, so I'm gonna throw out like a random guess, I think. New movie, but yeah, the vehicle definitely looks a little bit aged, to your point. I have like a good guess. I think horror. Could be. I mean, it's a kind of that dreary, overgrown look to the vehicle, or to the shrubbery around it. Yeah, it's intentionally like not giving us any ground level detail. It's not what I wasn't gonna say. I would say Silence of the Lambs, but Silent Hill, sure, it's Silent Hill. Okay, 64%, 7.3. This kind of reminds me of Oxenfree, to be honest. It does look like a pretty dated thing. We got some horses, Coca-Cola sign on the beach here. Little shack of selling some food, maybe. Okay, so I'm getting beach themed vibe, although the first picture, not as much. Seabiscuit. Holes. It wasn't that old of a movie, was it? I feel like this looks, maybe it's taken place a little bit prior to that, but it does look kind of Oasis-y. What's this over here? I mean, and I'll just say that some of these like little houses could be like little places people get put up in. I don't think they would have had a food area though like this. In a horror, I don't remember. Well, you know what? I don't have a better guess. Holes it is. We should watch Holes too. I think that should be on Disney Plus. Oh, for a second, I thought this was animated again. Drama, music, history. What was the score? 64.73. Is that a movie? The backstory? Oh, I see what you're saying with the history of Holes. I got you. Yeah, like the flashbacks. No, it was a good thought. Good thought. I don't know if I'm gonna know this at all. Drama, music, history feels like a trio of genres that are just not gonna be in my Rolodex of movies. Is she looking at the camera? I can't tell if she's like blowing a kiss or they're like out here smoking cigarettes or something. Elvis, I mean, yeah, I could see that. 1776. I don't think it's that old. I'm a Elvis. Let's go. Good poll. Is this the one with what's his name? Who was in that heist movie? I'm gonna click the next page. It's gonna tell me, but Austin Butler, Tom Hanks. Yeah, is it him? I haven't seen this, but that was a good poll. When would I have known this was Elvis? Not here. Probably not here. I think I would have taken to this picture to guess Elvis. It was a good movie. I'm not huge into, I think you know this, that I don't love like the biopic stuff a ton, but it could be interesting. Yeah, Austin Butler. I heard that movie that he was in that last year, Lex, that we saw all the trailers for like 50 times, was actually pretty good. The one with the Amish people in it. Yeah, they can be interesting. I think it depends on maybe the person. Like if I have an interest in the person. I thought the Bohemian Rhapsody one was okay. I've heard people liked the Michael Jackson one. I don't think I would really be interested in it, but all right, we'll do 5 game where we call it a day. It's Resident's time to shine. Just okay. Which one? Bohemian? Yeah, I thought it was alright. They were Jewish, not. Are you sure? You say that actually? Yeah, I think you were right. Yeah, I think they were. The scene where they're like cooking food or whatever. All right, we have our first game. I think. Wait, let me double check this. Sec. Yeah. Yeah, that should be it. All right, first game. Proceeds to know. I mean, we are like 400 deep at this point, so when I played this yesterday, we're starting to get some semi-deep cuts, or like newer games that came out after. I guess this is at 2023 right now. I don't know if I know. Like, I see this, I just think of like Zelda, but I know it's not. I'll throw out. Very least, then the franchise will be covered. No clue. Yeah, I don't think I know either. 92%. Okay, so we should know this one. That's a pretty dang high score. I kind of feel like we didn't get shown a lot more though. I think picture 1 gave us more detail than picture 2. Are we? Wait. Are we like cleaning this off? Is this like a car wash simulator kind of thing going on here? Mario Sunshine? I like that guess. I like that guess. Good poll. Kind of like Power Wash Simulator. A little bit, to be honest. Also, I mean, Mario Sunshine is quite a mix. It's like Power Wash Simulator meets Zelda, maybe. Nintendo thing plus water. Oh yeah, right here. I think when I realized this was like a partially dirty pathway, I was like, okay. Actually got some value out of the picture. All right, good pull. Well done. 4 more to go. Are we in the sky? I don't feel like we're looking at stars here. Some like crystal rock cave looking thing too. Dread Prime. All right. It is not. 83%. Everything looks like Zelda to me today. Like this looks like a Zelda thing too. Score though, not high enough for a Zelda. What generation do we think this is? I'm thinking maybe like a Darksiders or something here, but that may be too new. You think Twilight Princess? I think the score would have been higher though, right? 83%. People love that game, I feel like. We'll try it though. Apparently not, because it's like way down the list. I think the score is going to be too low, but I don't really have a better guess, to be honest. You know, I don't hate my Darksiders guess at this point. Got some kind of like monster that's being tortured. Dude, I called it on this picture. I said Darksiders. I'm kind of surprised that actually was the answer. I gotta be real. I'm a little surprised that actually wound up being the answer. This, I think I played like a little bit of this game. I think it was free on PS Plus. I think I may have said this before. It was kind of fun, but then I realized I was just annoyed by the, like every room was a puzzle. It felt like after fighting somebody. And eventually I'm like, I'm not enjoying this. Why am I keep playing this? I don't have to play it just because it's a free game. But people love the franchise, so it's obviously a thing for a reason. All right, 3 more. Okay, this is giving... It's giving like Uncharted, but it's giving N64, so like Tomb Raider. It's kind of where I'm at. Tomb Raider kind of... Maybe? Unless you got a better guess. That's kind of where my first thought goes to. I'll try it. We can't be stopped today. Can't be stopped. Too old for Metacritic. Sega Saturn, dude. I forgot about the Sega Saturn. The person's just dead. There she is. There she's in action. Nice. All right, 2 more. 2 more. Is this Grounded? This dude's also kind of like the Left 4 Dead thing, but I'm pretty sure this may be... Isn't that what that's called? Maybe I'm off base. Maybe it is like a Left 4 Dead, but it feels like we're small here. Yeah, too old. That sometimes can actually be a helpful clue because it means like, okay, we kind of know the generation. Like this is like the Left 4 Dead gnome looking dude, but I feel like we're Grounded. Oh, dang it, we're not. Now this is giving like a Nier Automata kind of look to it. Although I don't know where this would have come from with that then. We had a gnome the other day. I'm trying to remember what franchise that was that wound up being the answer. No. Oh, this is it's the mouse game. Moss, I think is what it's called. Oh, I'm so wrong. Oh, this is It Takes Two. I'm pretty sure this is It Takes Two. Let's look again, but I'm pretty sure It Takes Two. Because this is the elephant. This is the elephant in the game. And then this is out front at the mailbox. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that it took me so long to get. I haven't played in a while, but this is the sad part with the elephant. And this is their real house out front. Here's the Book of Love. Great game, great co-op game if you have someone to play with. All right, one more. I think we said one more. Is this Outer Wilds? Or either thinking that or like a Pikmin, honestly. Something with space. Moon the Boon? Yeah, that was such a sad part. Book of Love. Aurora Borealis. Is that the answer? What do you think it is? Yeah, Lexi and I played. Good game for players, I think, of varying skill levels too. Like, you don't have to play it with a ton of gamers, I'd say. Oh, you're saying this, that's what we're seeing. I got you. Auction free. I hate that guess. It looks, the graphics look like a little bit too good though, I think. But could be auction free. Wait, when did 2 come out? Time frame actually kind of makes sense. Well, 2 may have come out in 2024. Maybe it's 2023. Yeah, I see what you were saying with the picture. I'm trying to remember if we've had Outer Wilds already before too, because I don't know if we've already guessed it. I don't hate the Oxenfree pick. I do lean towards maybe it being 2 though if it's Oxenfree. We will we'll go with it. I think there's still some Outer Wilds potential, but okay, now I don't think it's Outer Wilds. We're out in the snow. The Long Dark, maybe? We already guessed that before. What are we doing on here? This looks a little bit more animated too. I'm gonna try it. No. PC and Switch. Oh, is it a Pikmin? Wait, that wouldn't be on PC then. I think it just means it's probably an indie game because Switch is a frequent indie platform for an original platform. PC and Switch. What are we looking at here? Is this a ship? Kind of like this is like a spaceship. Yeah, I don't know. It's a car. Oh, I think you're right. Oh, what was that one? Pacific Drive or something like that? Could it be that? Driving in the snow. This dog's face is so blurry. It says action adventure. It's giving kind of a crafting too, though. The Long Dark is kind of where I was at, I think, but apparently it wasn't that. Yeah, we're petting a dog. That's, I don't know. It feels like a survival kind of game. You know what? Because I don't have a better guess. 2020. Yeah, we're got some snow dogs here. All in our sled or whatever. I feel like I've seen this before, but Outer Wilds is, or not Outer Wilds, The Long Dark is the only thing I think of. I don't think I have either, but more often than not, I haven't played it anyway, and somehow we can get to it. Yeah, I think it's like a survival kind of game, but it doesn't say survival in the genre. Timberline Studio. I mean, the thing says Bodega. That be the name? I don't know. Feels like we're just trying to keep this dog alive and go on an adventure. I don't know. There's a chance I've heard of the game. I definitely never played it. I assume our car gets stuck because I don't know why we abandoned the car at some point, unless we are driving at the end. I think I'm gonna have to throw it in. Towel. No idea. Yeah, I don't think I do either. Timberline, Tim Burton's, Timber, just Timber. The Red Lantern. I don't think I've really heard of that. We'll do one more. We have to end on a dub. We got going on here. This is giving me like an Undertale vibe to it. Like a Deltarune, maybe? No. I think we've done Undertale before, though. Definitely that kind of art style we got going. It's a Mega Man game. All right. It is clearly Mega Man 6. I don't think it's a Mega Man game. Not rated. Which makes me assume that it was in early access, maybe, when it came out. It does look a little bit Mario. But why would it not be rated? That part throws me off. Unless it's like the first one that's like that old. I don't think it is Mario. I think it just has a similar art style, to be honest. Yeah, I think it just has a similar style. It is the NES. We tried Mario though. Super Mario Bros. Okay. It's 3D Land. No. We're sure it's not like a Kirby. It's kind of giving Kirby, to be honest. Kirby's Adventure. Yeah, I was like, it's giving a little Kirby, I think. Like the rounded objects and stuff is very like Kirby-like. Isn't Kirby your fave? I'm trying to remember when we did the tier list, somebody was heavy on Kirby and required Kirby to be in the A tier. Kirby's Adventure. Got it. I thought that may have been you. The tree is a very, this dude's like in all the Kirbys, I feel like, too. This guy's kind of running like he is. There he is. HAL Laboratory. I don't know if I knew the dev for Kirby, to be honest. That's why I was yelling. I mean, we got it eventually. In fairness, if we didn't get it here, we probably were never going to get it. Granted, there are a lot of Kirby games, so we could have struck out. All right, we'll do one more. Last one. Unless we don't get it right. A Waddle Dee. That was the character was moving. Deliver us to the moon. No. This looks like a Fallout, to be honest. That gives like Fallout New Vegas style. Could it be Outer Worlds then? No. Just sending it on everything right now. PS3, PS4, 360, Xbox One. Fallout 4. The vehicle now makes me think it's like a Star Wars looking thing, to be honest. This looks like Portal now. Yeah, not Fallout. It kind of looks like a Gladys technology a little bit. Just FPS game, huh? FPS game, both platforms, multi-generation. It probably came out around the time Xbox One and PS4 dropped, so it was like a launch situation. Destiny 2. I don't hate that. 2 or just regular Destiny? Was 2 on the PS3? I think I'm gonna say just regular Destiny. Yeah, Destiny 1. The year or the consoles made me think would have been too old. I think they just let go a lot of that team, unfortunately. Yeah, we got there eventually. The sad downfall of Bungie since the Halo days, and then they did Destiny, which was okay, and then like now where they're at, it's just like a total collapse. Because they did what, Marathon? The drone here? Yeah, I didn't really play. I played a little bit of Destiny 2, but didn't really play too much Destiny. It feels like a game franchise you had to like really devote your time to and like play it every day. But all right, we got there. I mean, we got all, what, 6 of them today? So we were undefeated on both the movies and the games. Wait, no, we got the Red Lantern wrong. What am I saying? We got this guy wrong. The Red Lantern. Let me look that up. The Red Lantern game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the cover doesn't look familiar. It's a cool looking cover, but I don't think I've ever really heard of it. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of depth to the gameplay, to be honest. It kind of just feels like it's a dog petting simulator, which is fine, I guess, but all right, cool. We'll call it there for today. Thank you guys for chilling. I know a bit of a spontaneous stream, a little bit later in the day compared to earlier in the week, but I feel like playing some Crimson, so I figured why not hop on, stream it, and then obviously do some guess the movie game, just kind of chill, hang out. Upcoming stuff, not positive if I'll stream tomorrow or not. We'll kind of play the day by ear a little bit, but I'll probably do some soon this next week, regardless of when exactly. Video side of things, I mentioned at the beginning that I'll probably put a video out of the unboxing of these guys. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep an eye out for that. I'll have to see. As I said, when I opened it up, I feel like I was not doing a great job of like making a video. I was just kind of like looking at the stuff myself. So we'll see what I can make out of footage I do have. So other than that, not too sure. I know my most recent short was a Ghost Inside music one. We'll see if I do another music one soon or not, but yeah, playing it by ear. I did mention too, I've been watching Boy Meets World, so I'll probably, whenever I finish, do something for that. It's probably about it. I mentioned I'll probably start watching Big Brother next week, but I don't know if I'll do any content on that because I don't assume most people are as into it as I am. So yeah, likewise, Scope. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. You streaming anytime soon? I know you've been doing a lot of the anniversary stuff, as far as like honoring the. I'm trying to think of the one that you did most, or you talked about most recently, potentially doing. What franchise was it? I thought you put a post out recently that was like a one you were gonna do soon. But yeah, thank you for being here. Same with you, Resident, and everyone who hopped in. I know Rusty's not here anymore, but appreciate the super chat. Very, very generous. Maybe Monday. All right, I got you. I thought you had done a post recently about another game anniversary, but maybe it was a prior one. I saw you had a poll, I think, with a art post that you put out, I think, today. So good stuff. But yeah, thank you for being here. Appreciate you hopping in. I know my schedule of streaming is a bit spontaneous, so anytime you guys are able to make it, I appreciate it. '11th anniversary. Okay, that's cool. What game is the 11th anniversary? So that'd be 2015? Something from 2015? Oh, Tony Hawk. That's cool. Would you play the original ones, or like because they did a remake of that too, right? Because there's a remake of 1 and 2, and then a remake of 3 and 4. But I don't know if you prefer the originals or not. Super chill stream. That's cool. That's kind of what I've been doing with Crimson. I mean, some of the fights and puzzles have been like a little bit intense, but for the most part, just kind of a roaming around and running around doing stuff. So it's been a casual thing to be streaming. So. Oh, 1 year of the 3 and 4 remakes. Nice. That'd be cool. I don't know if I've played 3 and 4 ever. I've played 1 and 2 before, and I think I've played some of Underground, but I don't know if I played 3 and 4. Oh, you may stream this weekend? Yeah, no, it's a holiday weekend for people, so it's probably schedules are probably weirder than normal too. Got you. All right, well, yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for hopping in. Keep an eye out for next stream or next video whenever they wind up showing up. So it'll be random. That's relatable for sure then. Definitely relatable. You guys have a great rest of your evening, though, and I will catch you next time. Have a great 4th, everyone. Stay safe, as we mentioned, and I will catch you next time. Adios.